So just about set now. And on the hill, Roki Sasaki.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Not close with that one. And we're underway in game 3. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. That one missed. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pickoff throw. Merrill back in on a dive. Sasaki, the 6'2 righty, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Merrill gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count now even up. Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at Yankee Stadium. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Sale. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That one just misses.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Bellinger. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Third game of the division series. And now it's going to be Luis Arias. Sasaki back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. And there's a ball.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1 down. Now Machado up here. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
That's the ball.
That's outside. Now 3 and 1. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Kicks and fires. Late swing, foul to the left. Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Second inning here, no score. And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Out, number 2. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Machado around second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 2. Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of the NLDS. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-0. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Gassed it right by him. Bottom of the second, Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. He was late there. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is out of play. And Sale deals. High fly ball out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back for more from the Bronx. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Chisholm to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and fouls one off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, When your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And El Nino is stifled for the K. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Ariz stands in. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
Way high. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at-bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Got him swinging. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Hard hit right side. Sends it over to Sheets. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in New York. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Jason Hayward now at the plate. Hayward goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Hard hit left side. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And that drops in for a strike. There's a strike at the knees. 1 and 2. In the air out to center. Grisham settles under it. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Judge comes up empty there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
No, that's a ball.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Mookie digs in here. Fly to left his first time. Snap throw to first. Bellinger back in standing.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swings through that one for strike 2. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
In the dirt. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Fans another. And that 3rd game of the division series. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of...
Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from 3rd. The run scores from 3rd, and it's now a 6-run lead. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner. Lee dives back in safely. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, Betts. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now in the Bronx, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air, right side. Tatis after it. Brings it in. And there are two down. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top six. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And Manny gets a piece. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
The Padres up big in this one here in game 3 of the NLDS. Inside, almost got him. That one hammered center field. Grisham hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Campusano off of first with 2 away. Up and in. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Over to Goldie. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Cruz comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Curve in the dirt. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now fly ball to right center. Merrill ranging into the alley. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 strike. Ball.
2 down, nobody
One
on.
ball,
Here
one
in the
strike.
bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And ball 1 to Judge. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I could do it, but I think he can.
Man on second, 2 down. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball, and no one can get there. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs. And ball 1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Campusano tries to block it, but it gets away. And now a man into scoring position. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings through that one. Williams in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. Bats up with it. The throw to first. Bogaerts retired. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's even up. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. And misses inside.
2-1.
And that's
3
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Careful.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jung-Hoo Lee. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Pitch misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Runner at first with 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Slice down the right side. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Cruz back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill under it. 1 away. And now Austin Wells. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes outside. On a line out towards center. Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rice in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's back for more from the Bronx. Leading off, Luis Arias. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Run around the move, swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Padres up big in this one here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
That one at the knees for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Luis Campusano. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Ball 1 there. That one off the mark. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for. Well, interesting, he went with the off. Speed and walk the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bogarts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Out to short. Betts zips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Play.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Sean Reynolds.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Westburg stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Runner takes off. That one ripped. Tatis really out his horse for it. And a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
2 outs. Stays alive. Judge waits. Just missing there. 1 and 2 to count.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and now Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one cutting but missing down low. And there's a strike.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Arias digs in now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That clips a corner.
0-1.
In the air, left side. Lee under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one drifts inside. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 3. Swings through that.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Gets off a throw. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one hammered, ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double. So 2 down. Ben Rice will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's Yankees down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So singing.